We have our Week 10 NFL Power Rankings. Week 9 was absolutely ridiculous. We saw Catch of the Year times 2. Not only Garrett Wilson with an absolutely insane catch, we have Devontae Smith with an absolute insane catch. We will be seeing both of those plays on a ballot for Catch of the Year. And not only that, we saw Saquon give us not Catch of the Year, Play of the Year. Jumping over someone backwards, that is the number one athlete in the NFL currently. Number one running back, number one player. No matter how you twist it, turn it, look at it, I don't care. It's not Lamar. It's not Derrick Henry. It is Saquon Barkley. But let me know before this video starts where you think your team should rank down in the comments. At number 1, we have and it's not going to change until they take a loss, the reigning, defending Kansas City Chiefs getting a massive overtime dub against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last night. By the way, somebody who our number 2 team couldn't beat, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Quarterback play getting better, and I'm going to say this lightly. It's been fine all year. The quarterback play has been good. A few turnovers. Patrick Mahomes is still the best quarterback in the league and is miles in front of any other quarterback. Yes, I'm talking about Lamar Jackson. And then the distance between Lamar Jackson and any other quarterback is kind of insane too. But Patrick Mahomes sitting at the top of the mountain, absolutely goated. Run game is there. Wide receiver core, DeAndre Hopkins in the end zone twice last night. We love to see it. Travis Kelce, most receptions in his career last night. Love to see it. Defense, absolutely balling. Top 5 offense against the top 5 defense. Baker Mayfield, you love to see it. Love to see him absolutely hooping. Still doing good without Evans and Godwin. With Evans and Godwin in that game, it might have been a little interesting. But undefeated Kansas City Chiefs at number 1. At number 2, we have the dominant Detroit Lions. I can't hate on them. I'm going to keep hating on them because it's fun to hate on them and it's fun to hate on the fan base. But no matter how you look at it, best O-line in the NFL, best run game in the NFL. Is the run game making Jared Goff look like a good quarterback? Probably. Do I need to see the run game get put in adversity? And do I need to see Jared Goff have to throw the rock downfield consistently a little bit more than 20 times a game without the threat of play action? The run's going to have to get slowed down. I'm going to have to see Jared Goff put the ball downfield consistently. Is that making sense? I need to see him get put in adversity. I think that would be great for the Lions and great for Jared Goff on a Super Bowl run to be able to see, can he go win those games? I think you need to start seeing that more out of him. The closer you get to playoffs, you want to make sure your pass game is good and not just thriving off the run. Defense, little lackluster. They're playing good football. They're flying. I need to see the defense. How do I put this? They're playing good. They're flying, but I need to see them lock down more consistently. I feel like they let up big plays. They're the 20th ranked defense in the league. Losing their pass rush was massive. They go and get Zadarius Smith. That's going to be huge for them. Give me the Detroit Lions at number 2. At number 3, we have a quarterback I was just talking about, LaMarvelous Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. They went and got Deontay Johnson. You saw the pass game open up a little bit more. The run game is obviously still there. The defense is hooping. This team, I think, is the only team in the AFC currently that can rival the Kansas City Chiefs. Watching these two teams face off in the AFC Championship is going to feed families. I just hope they can both stay healthy and get there. At number 4, another AFC team led by a insanely talented quarterback and led by a insanely talented running back. We have the Buffalo Bills. Their defense isn't amazing, but they're playing the best they can. They blew it up in the offseason. We all thought it was going to be terrible. It's not as bad as we thought. Oh my God, I forgot his name. Josh Allen's absolutely cooking. James Cook is absolutely cooking. They're getting the pass game going a little bit more. Now, it was a really rough game this last week, but it was a division game. You know how the division games go. Division games this year have been absolutely insane. I mean, we saw the Ravens get popped by the Browns. So give me the Buffalo Bills at number 4. At number 5, speaking of a division game this week that was a little tough, we have the Washington, I almost said it, Commanders. We have the Washington Commanders. Nothing but praise for this team, right? Run game, even without their number one running back, is there. Pass game, solid. Quarterback, solid. O-line, decent. Defense, decent. I think they have a lot of great things coming to them. Probably get bounced in playoffs a little early. It's going to be a humbling experience, but there is so much just what they did for Jaden Daniels. And I heard this, I think Adam Schefter was talking about it. They went and got all these locker room guys, right? All these vets and put them around Jaden Daniels. I'm talking Austin Eckler. I'm talking Bobby Wagner. I'm talking just seasoned vets that have been around the league. They brought them in and they're molding Jaden Daniels all together. This team, this is America's team right now. Actually, that's probably Detroit, but this is, I mean, one of the best teams to watch in football right now and watch them grow and watch them thrive. And it's awesome watching them do how good they're doing right now. At number 6, we have Sam Darnold and the Minnesota Vikings bouncing back after a 2-game skid. They desperately needed that win. They went out there, they got it. It was a grueler. They were playing the Colts. Joe Flacco, the Colts offense looks absolutely stagnant. I don't know what is wrong. Their defense looks solid. Sam Darnold and the boys go out there, get it done. Aaron Jones was getting it going. Justin Jefferson. And when we were talking about gaps at quarterback, can we talk about gaps at wide receiver? There's Justin Jefferson, and then there's maybe like CeeDee Lamb and Jamar Chase. I would probably put Jamar right here and then CeeDee right here the way this year's going. But just gaps, levels to this, and Justin Jefferson is on a planet of his own right now. The defense is out there doing great, drawing up some good blitzes, everything. What is it? They're the most blitz. They're the highest blitzing rate team in the league by 6%. I think they're blitzing 56% of their plays, which is ridiculous. Minnesota Vikings at 6. At number 7, we have the Philadelphia Eagles. I like what we're seeing out of Jalen Hurts. Now, I think the Jags coming back is a little, I'm not super concerned about it. I feel like that wasn't a Saquon fumble. I feel like the refs kind of let it get back in the game. I feel like the Eagles are dominant. I feel like the Eagles can rival the Detroit Lions. I think with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, anything's possible. I think Saquon Barkley's a dog. Jalen Hurts is limiting his turnovers. You love to see it. Coaching, Sirianni still sucks, but they're going to figure it out. The defense is flying. That's what I can say about the defense is they are flying to the ball. Cooper DeJean, that man can play ball. That is someone who is going to fly to the rock for you. And that's what the whole team does. I think the Eagles are better than 7. I think they're just kind of creeping their way back up into the top 5. At number 8, we have the Houston Texans. Talk about a beat up and battered team fighting to stay in our top 10. They lose Collins. They lose Diggs for the rest of the year. Early in the year, Joe Mixon was hurt. I mean, they're just hurt all over. The defense is doing what they can. The offense is doing what they can. CJ Stroud in his sophomore year, I feel like we're expecting a lot out of him. But what quarterback? I mean, there's one quarterback in the league we're expecting everything out of when he loses his whole team, and that's Patrick Mahomes. You just can't put Stroud on that pedestal. Stroud is an amazing quarterback. But putting him on a pedestal, missing 1 and 2, wide receiver 1 and 2, Tank Dell, your wide receiver 1 now, I mean, it's just a lot. It's a lot. I think the Texans are going to be okay. They should get Nico Collins back in a few weeks. That's going to be massive for them and just in time for some December and late November football. At number 9, a team that moved up. I think this is my first team I have moved up that have been on a bye week. But the more and more I think about it, I love Mr. Unlimited Danger Russ Wilson and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Najee Harris is getting it going. Russ is opening up the run game for the team. You're getting Pickens going. The defense is already insane. They actually just traded for another D tackle from Green Bay. Can't remember his name. It's going to be massive for the team. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers at 9. And to round out our top 10, a new team to our top 10 list this year that I can remember. I don't think I had them in super early in the year. Give me the Arizona Cardinals. I like what Kyler Murray's doing. The run game, you see James Conner go out a little bit early in the first. Can't remember if he came back or not. Doesn't matter. Demercano, however you say his last name, Tud. You have Trey Benson running the rock. Both those guys, the backups for the run game in Arizona is looking nice. The wide receiver core looking nice. You're not even having to do it with your wide receiver one. He's not even balling out like that. Marvin Harrison Jr. is not even hooping like that. You're still putting points on the board. You're going out there. You're winning games. Defense is holding their own. I think this is a top 10 team. And honestly, before the year started, I think I had them winning 10, 11 games. And it was like right there with them in the 49ers. People were calling me crazy, but here we are, Cardinals looking sharp. So that ends our top 10 list. Let me know if your team made it in the top 10. Let me know where you think your team should rank. Did I leave a team in? Did I leave a team out? Did I leave a team in that shouldn't be there? Did I take a team out that should be in there? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget, like and follow.